Hey guys, just wanted to do my reaction video, or sorry, my review of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5, Episode 4, Life Earned. I did try to do a reaction video, but did get blocked. So I'm just going to be doing a review for now, and I'll do a reaction video for the next episode. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to, make sure that I can, do a reaction to an appropriate amount of footage without having to get a copyright strike. So anyway, I guess the major plot points were we had Deke selling out Daisy to Cassius, and he was asking more about the other agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and them coming through the monolith, if there were else, if anybody else was going to be a threat. But as usual, Chloe's, not Chloe, Daisy was being her usual spunky self throughout the whole interrogation, and she was meant to be put in a same exhibition match that the Inhuman from last episode, Abby, was put through and sold to the highest bidder. And he wants to use Daisy to basically amass enough wealth to be able to not only leave the lighthouse, but also, as he finds out through another Inhuman, a telekinetic named Ben, but basically just cut his losses and destroy the whole station with whoever is left of humanity is on it. And the thing is, the cool thing about his telepathy is that Cassius is trying to get more information out of Daisy about how they came onto the lighthouse from the past. She gives one side of the story, and of course she takes away Gemma's hearing and then stands in front of Daisy, so Gemma can't read her lips. But luckily the telepath is not only able to read minds but project thoughts as well, and also was able to project the same story that Daisy did to Gemma Simmons, just so the stories would line up and Cassius would be less suspicious about how many people from S.H.I.E.L.D. came through the monolith. And Coulson and May are trying to find Daisy, and Deke is saying, "Oh, I'll help you out," but they eventually find out that how Deke sold her out to Cassius, and they were rightfully pissed. But then they're attacked by other Kree members and their second his right hand woman Sonara, who has the telekinetic balls, and because of her leg injury, May was presumably lost the fight. But we don't know exactly what happened to her. I'm assuming she's not dead, but the balls were covered in blood, so I don't know how bad the circumstances of how bad of shape she's in. The other, and I guess another plot line is this. I guess it kind of connects, but it's just basically how Grill is now, because Zeb is gone, Grill is now using Mac to kind of shake down this guy for money, or else he's gonna, I guess he finds out, along with Yo-Yo, he tries to do the whole good cop, bad cop situation. Mac playing good cop. They learn that he threatens to take, I guess, he doesn't realize, I don't know what they refer to them as, but apparently there's no natural births on the lighthouse anymore, and the Kree there's some kind of I guess genetic breeding program where it turns out that the guy that Mac and Yo-Yo were shaking down just had a kid through that program, and he didn't realize he was threatening to kill that kid. And so when the guy responds by saying your people are sick, I hope you never have children, you probably screw it up anyway, I was just I'm wow, I just knew Mac was gonna lose it, and naturally did, just beating the ever living crap out of the guy, and now feeling remorseful for it. And but I guess the thing they try to do to redeem Zeke or Deke is the fact that he was saying they call him out. May and Coulson call him out on his cowardice and how he was looking out for himself, and he's just saying how, his mom was killed. He was like his mother was one of the elders who, along with Virgil, knew about the shield prophecy, and then his dad tried to take up the mantle for her, but then against Deke's wishes, and begging him not to, he said that he would get himself killed, and he did. And it turns out the person that was communicating with Virgil is supposedly his dad, who's apparently survived being exiled onto 616, the remains of Earth. Usually people are just like sent there to die, and it's basically a death sentence because of all the roaches there and how they just eat people, and how they just like kill and eat the people there alive. And but since they figured he's too much of a wild card and they don't completely trust him, they have Mac like weld his bedroom door shut so he like can't like sell them out to Cassius or try to like backstab them again. And the interesting twist is that all the bidders who come to see, I guess, the exhibition match with Daisy, and it's like one of them like is like wearing like a mask and saying it's like no, this person is the destroyer of worlds. She should fight to the death. And then he takes off the mask and you realize that it was Fitz in disguise. And I was just like, I did not expect him to show up at all. At least like, or at least show up in the future. Or at least, well, I mean, I guess I kind of was, but I guess I was thinking that because I wasn't expecting him to show up until next week's episode, that I guess apparently Rewind, which is what's called, is going to show like how he got to the lighthouse, and also there's at least some speculation as to what he's going to do to make sure he gets everybody home, because I'm assuming that he has some kind of plan to like bring everybody back, just because in a manner, I guess, hopefully that was similar to when he went to the Monolith in season 3 to get Gemma back from Maveth, because I'm hoping he just didn't just make this an impulsive like one-way trip. Otherwise, they're all stranded, and then it's like how they're supposed to get back. But I don't know like how long they're going to be spending in the future, and the whole cast to be spending in the future. If it's supposed to be like a season-long thing, and they're going to like just break it up into 3 different arcs like they did in season 4 with Ghost Rider, then the LMDs and the framework. I mean, it remains to be seen. Like, all we just know is that it's just going to take place in space, at least for the time being, in this dystopian future. But I'm looking forward to seeing like where this development goes and how the plot thickens. But better than last week's episode. Definitely moving things forward. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.